Yeah, so warmly welcome back. I was sending yesterday as well. And today I'm talking about some different things, energy medicine. My name is Maria Kolinder. I'm a transformational healer from the south of Sweden. And I've been working with healing processes for over 20 years. I'm also a painter and a teacher in painting and spiritual processes. Well, so today I'm going to talk about dis-ease and what we could do about it. The blockings that leads us to feel not at ease, and which in the long run can lead to illness and different things. And in these corona times, it's good to have some kind of radar to see what could you do about it? What do you need in order to get healthy? So I'm first going to talk a little bit about healing disease and awareness around diseases, as I prefer to call it, instead of a disease, because it's some kind of a dis-ease that we could normally do something about, and that is listening within. So I'm going to talk about some different things, and then I'm going to lead you through a 15-minute long meditation. And then I'm going to come back and make a little ending. So first, I want to talk a little bit about what I feel is going on at the moment. There's a lot of confusion all over the planet. And the root chakras of people are really wobbling at the moment. Fear, stress, anxiety, sadness, grief, loss. And we can all feel it in the collective consciousness. So it's like we are swimming in a soup with a lot of ingredients that we don't know what it is. So try to stay centered and healthy around what you contribute with. That's a good trick. I shared yesterday a grounding meditation, and that's very good to go back to. You can find it on the YouTube channel, pre-recorded. I have a feeling that we will find bigger clarity ahead. When we as a collective stay at home, we have to go inward, and we have to think of different things that's popping up, like the emotional stuff that we didn't deal with because maybe we've been busying ourselves with work and shopping and different things, socializing, instead of looking inward. So a good thing to do at the moment is meditate. Try to find a comfortable and peaceful place in your home or in the garden, wherever, and try to sit and meditate for a little bit. Go inward, listen, be aware what's going on. And hopefully this meditation I will lead you through today will help you with that. Yeah. So I will share a little bit about my findings through my life as a healer. And what I see is common for us all as the human species is that we store pain, stress, anger, grief, confusion in our bodies, in the physical body, because the physical body is just like a dense thing that are outer layers. So we have a physical layer, we have emotional layers, we have mental layers, we have causal layers where we are attached to other people. And since we all connect in the outer levels of our being, we will, of course, have an impact on other people. So if you try to keep your own garden clean, you will affect others. And that's why meditation is such a good tool. And when we store these stress and anger and grief and pains in the body, we get like blockages in the flow, in the energetic flow, because we always have like a channel of energy that we can access if we know how to do it. A very good way is just to be silent and feel gratitude. Then immediately I can see the auras expanding, and we connect with the bigger whole and the energetic light. So when we have these blockages in the chakra system, you know, we have an energetic system called the chakra system. I think most of you have heard about this. It's like energetic wheels that transmits energy from without within through the glands, actually. And when we have a long time blockage, and it could be due to some programming we have from childhood or from school or from our workplace, what to do, not to do. For instance, one big bad wolf in this is to work with the wrong thing that you don't like, that you don't want to be working with. That is a very big drain of energy, actually. And that could be blockages that stored, and in the long run, that could become a disease or a disease, illness, cancer, tumors, strokes, whatever. So the chakras needs to be balanced, and normally it's not balanced the whole way. We could have some chakras balanced, and the chakras also connect to different mindsets or themes. So the heart chakra, which is strongly affected here in Corona times, is actually the lungs and the heart. Belonging, being an outsider, having grief, feeling love. It's these themes actually that are mirroring, I think, what's happening after all the fires on Earth. The lungs of the Earth has been damaged, like in Amazonas and all over the planet, Australia. Every forest fire is actually just like some kind of outer reflection of our own lungs. So it's a deep cleansing as I see it. What we can do is that when we have the awareness of what's going on inside, it's automatically generating a healing on the outside. So when we listen within, we get a map, a roadmap of what's bothering us and what's not addressed within. So if you have a long time grief around anything, it will be stored in the heart chakra area. And that could be detrimental for the health in the long run. So what's needed to do is to address your emotional level, your feelings, maybe your inner child that's drawing a lot of attention and energy from your personality. And we will do this meditation for around 15 minutes, just in a sec. So I ask you to find a place where you can sit comfortably and preferably with your back free, so you can get the benefit of the energy healing from both sides, from the front and from the back. And it's all coming in and being distributed in the body through the chakra system, so in order for you to feel better. Okay, so we start with taking 3 deep breaths, and we take an inhale through the nose and an exhale with a sound through the mouth. And what's happening when we let the sound out is that the sound has a deep, deep healing effect on the body. So when you exhale with the sound, you release oxytocin in the body, and it's an instant comfort for the body. So we try. Take a deep inhale. And a deep exhale with sound. And once again, deep inhale and deep exhale. Many people feel very silly when they do exhale with a sound, but do it with me so you don't feel so silly. So take a deep inhale. And you can feel like the vibrating within, all through the system. So it's like a deep massage from within. When you sing, when you take sounds, chant, it's common in all traditions all over the globe, the chanting and the singing. So, and you just sit still for a little while, connecting deep within yourself, in your center. Let your awareness drop all the way down to your hara chakra, your dantian in Chinese. It's inside the navel area. So you just stay there for a little bit, ground yourself within, accumulate some of the energy. Maybe you want to put your hand on your hara, and that's good. And then you imagine your deep white roots under the soles of your feet, all the way down to Mother Earth's heart, and connect with this deep golden orange energy, and let it return through the soles of your feet, up through the legs, your lower body, the upper body, lungs, heart area, shoulders, arms, hands, up through the throat and up to the head. And then you focus on the top of your head. Maybe you feel a little bit tingling on the top of your head, and that's good. It's activating your crown chakra. Now we're going to leave our bodies for a little while and travel up through space into the higher energies. So imagine just over on top of your head, there's a little rhomboid shape, like a double pyramid with a base against each other. It's hanging there and it's totally white and bright and shiny, and you just become a little person and you slide up through the crown chakra and into this shape, this rhomb. And if you feel that's uncomfortable, you can imagine a little silver line that's connecting you with your navel. And now this rhomboid shape, this little vehicle, is shivering a little bit when you enter it, and then it starts going up through the skies, higher and higher up, further and further out through space, all past our solar system, past stars that are born and stars that dies, higher and higher up. And you can see different colors that you pass through when you're constantly moving upward. Maybe you can feel a little bit dizzy, and that's totally okay. Maybe you feel like your eyelids are fluttering a little bit, and that's totally okay as well. It's the REM sleep brainwave state. It's theta brainwave, 4 to 7 cycles per second. We're entering with our brains. And this is a very slow brainwave, and we can manifest a lot of things when the brain is active in this brain wave state. So we pass up through the skies and see a big bright light ahead. And we aim with the vehicle into all the white energy and see to that you really enter all this white energy. And the little vehicle will dissolve around you. And you just breathe in all this white light, compassionate love for you and everything living, all sentient beings. So just let it seep through the whole body, this white light. Once you're here, you take a look around and you can see there's in the far end of all this white, there's a stair leading downwards through the clouds. You start walking up to the stair. You start walking down the stairs. You can feel naked feet against the warm stones, the white, smooth stones under your feet. You feel totally comfortable as you walk down the first staircase. You enter on a platform, cross it, and there's another set of stairs. So you enter the second staircase and you go through the clouds. And now you can feel the clouds a little bit moist and damp and cold. But then you pass through it and come to the second platform, pass it, and then there's this last staircase. And you see now below you, there is a big green field of grass, vast grass plains under you. And now you come down to the grass and step out, and you feel the grass under your feet, how it feels, tingling sensation under the soles of your feet. And there's a path leading up to a little forest in the distance. And now you can hear the birds singing. You can see butterflies fluttering around in the grass, and you walk up to this little forest. And in the middle of the forest, there's a garden gate. And you can see the roses coming out through the gate. And there's lavender, lilies, there's a lot of flowers in this garden. So you step up to this garden. You open the garden gate. And within here, you can also see some flowers or trees or a lawn that's not really healthy. It's not so vivid colors. It might be totally brown, withered, and dead. And whatever you can see, maybe there's full of little bugs running around or cockroaches or something. Whatever you see that's an anomaly, you walk up to this stem or branch or lump of a tree and you treat it like a person. You talk to it, ask it, what is this? What disease is this? What blockages does it show you? And what do you need to do in order to heal its condition? Maybe you want to hold your hands against it. If it's like a withered lawn, you can just hold your hands against this burned, brownish lawn. Just feel what's going on here. Is it a lack of love? Is it lack of attention? Are you doing the wrong things in your life? What's draining you? Is it not enough self-love? Self-attention? What's going on in your life? And listen closely. And the answer might come as an awareness, as a picture, as a voice, as an awareness. And ask next, what do you need to do and change in your life in order to make this lively again and back into life? So we take a little time for you to ask and listen in. And if you don't get anything, you can do this meditation again. It will be recorded and played on YouTube. So don't get stressed out if you don't get any answers. Maybe you just get like a calm feeling, and that's fine as well. Maybe you will get ideas when you stop meditating and go back to your ordinary life. And that's good answers too. So if you connect now again with the garden, and you see the garden path ahead, you thank you, deep bow to this stone or lawn or destroyed or withered plant or tree. You enter back onto the garden path. And it's spiraling within inwards to the center of this garden. And there's a big fountain. And there's a warm, sunny stone bench, empty. And you can walk up to it and sit down for a little bit and relax and listen to the water. Feel the peace, listen to the bees and the bumblebees and the birds singing in the trees around you. Sun is shining down. And then you feel someone else is here. And in the far end of the garden, you can see a person coming up to you. It's your guide. Is the guide active at the moment in your life? So you welcome this guide into your aura and ask her or him to sit down beside you. Maybe you recognize this person. Maybe it's just like an energy, like an awareness or a presence. And if you feel like it, you can just lean into this loving presence of your guide. So just draw the healing energy from this guide for a little moment and ask them to help you with your dis-ease, your blockings. And feel the love permeating the whole body. And that is good. So maybe you will receive a present, a gift from this guide. So reach out your hands and see if you get something in your hands, like an orb or a symbol or a staff or something to wear, a gem, and ask what it's for. What will this help you with? This is an energy transmission. So see where you're going to put this thing you get and hold it close to that chakra. Take a deep breath and let it dissolve into your body and raise your consciousness, raise your energy field, raise your frequency, seep out into every little cell that starts tingling in your body. And you thank your guide. You stand up, deep bow. And then your guide is ready to leave you. Walks out the same way he or she came. And you go back along the garden path, and there is a power animal to meet you. It could be someone you could ride on the back, someone maybe you could melt into the eye with, maybe a bird, maybe some other animal. This is also showing you an energy that's active in your life at the moment, helping you out. So see what you can get from, if you ask this animal what it will help you with. And mount your animal, merge with it, fly back or gallop back to over the plains, up through the stairs, up through the clouds, higher and higher up, through all this bright energy again. Bring your animal with you. And on the top of the stairs, there is one of your higher spiritual guides waiting. So you just step up to this presence and lean into this energy and receive the healing from here a little while. Maybe you see this person, maybe not. Maybe you just see a light, and that's good as well. So connect with this light. Let it shine through all your cells and lift you. And then you say thank you. Deep bow again. Prepare yourself to journey back to earth from all this white energy you leave behind, aware that you can go back anytime you like to get more healing, more clarity, more answers. And now you aim down to our blue planet. You see the Scandinavia under us. You aim down to Sweden, all the way, or wherever you're sitting now, and to the roof over your head, and see your body from above, and enter your body through the crown chakra, through the body. Take a deep breath, inhale. And let the energy go the whole way down to our mother, and take the energy from our mother up through the soles of your feet and ground yourself into your body. Start moving hands, feet a little bit, and come back in your timing. Open your eyes when you're back here. Thank you for journeying with me. And welcome back in time. As I told you, there will be a recording on YouTube, Best for the World. So you can return to this as a practice in these troubled times. And I'm glad to have been able to guide you. And welcome tomorrow. We will work with spiritual downloads for safety and trust and compassion. So I thank you all for joining me for this half hour. It's always a pleasure for me and a grace. Namaste. I salute the inner light in you. And I leave over to the studio.